drink review here today and a gum-chewing NBA Ramble. The drink I got, finally found this one. It's the Blackberry Dr Pepper. I also got another drink I'm going to review, which I was also excited to find. I didn't even know this existed until I found it. It's an energy drink. I won't say what. It is a ghost flavored one, but I'll show it when I do the vid for that one. But I found these both in Harris Teeter, a supermarket here in North Carolina. This was in Greensboro. I'm filming this Saturday. It's going up Sunday. We had to go into Greensboro to get some stuff. Trader Joe's, Harris Teeter. We went to Home Goods and Ollie's as well. I got some bubble wrap envelopes from Ollie's because they were $3 for a 10-pack of 6x9s, which is a good deal. So I got 2 of those. And they'll fit coins and stuff. They can fit certain games like Switch or Vita or, a cart-only Genesis game or Super Nintendo game. Stuff like that. But anyway, Blackberry, happy to find this. I'm hoping it's good. I've seen other reviews on it. On the, it's got a nice smell. This is pretty good. This is a nice blend of these flavors, actually. It's a nice mix of Dr. Pepper and Blackberry. Whatever Dr. Pepper is, isn't it like 3,000 flavors? Don't a lot of people say it's just straight up like prune juice or something? I don't know. I like this. This is, out of all the Dr. Peppers, flavored Dr. Peppers I've had, there's a vanilla one, there's a strawberry one, and a couple of others as well, but this one seems to have the strongest taste. Which I like, so. The other ones, the vanilla and the strawberries and cream, I think it was. And there might have been a third one. Was there dark berry as well? Those, the Dr. Pepper completely overpowered them, like that taste. It is probably the stronger of the two here as well, but the blackberry at least comes through in this. Which is nice. It's pretty good, actually. I like this one. I'd probably give this, honestly, this is an 8.5. This is a solid drink. I would drink this one again. They sell them, I should say I came across it in bottle form because they have them in 12-pack cans in Food Line. I'm not buying a 12-pack cans, especially if something I had not tried. And all of a sudden I hate it. I got 12 cans. I still wouldn't get it because I don't want 12 cans of it. I'm trying to lay off the soda drinking lately. This is good though. 8.5 on this. Good blend. And the Dr. Pepper does not overpower like the other flavored Dr. Peppers. It doesn't Dr. Pepper overpowers those other ones too much, I think. The blackberry flavor here stands out a little bit more, which is nice. But yeah, I might save some of that for later. For dinner time. I've been asked about NBA Rambles. The last one did well. So I think I'd do another one. I was going to think about doing it this week, but like next week, I should say. But got a drink review here. Throw this in as well. I did just see that Ben Simmons was bought out by Brooklyn, and apparently he's going to sign with the Clippers. Jimmy Butler was traded to Golden State. There were some other guys in that trade as well. I said DeAndre Fox, is that his name? He went to San Antonio. Zach LaVine, is that his name? Went from Chicago to Sacramento. And another, I think that was part of the Spurs trade. I can't remember. Let's look at trade deadline. Because it's like, oh, winners and losers from the Butler trade, and it's ESPN Plus. Like, get the hell out of here. It's like I can go onto CBS Sports or any other sports site and read people's grades for a trade and not have to pay them. I think the deadline has passed. Oh, the Cavs traded someone too, I believe. Oh, it's annoying because this guy Schrader was traded like 3 times in a day. He's been on like 9 teams in the past like 5 years. But he goes from the Jazz to the Pistons, so that's a step up. Yeah, I don't know where these other ones are. Trade Machine, does it have it on here? Nope. I want to just recap the trades, and it's not gonna like just. Usually, it's pretty good with that, showing who's been traded and whatnot. Like the trades have gone down, but all right. Let's see. The Cavs did trade for somebody. The Lakers also got this guy Mark Williams, center from Charlotte, who's pretty solid, but he's missed a ton of games in his career. But if he's playing, that's a good acquisition. De'Aaron Fox, sorry. So he's on the Spurs now. The Mavs also got wing help and traded for Caleb Martin. Leah Levine to Kings. That was part of that. The Bulls got like nobody. That was part of the, I think, the De'Aaron Fox trade. The Bulls, I don't even know if the Bulls got a first round pick in return for everything. Durant apparently he put the kibosh on a trade that would have sent him back to Golden State. I guess he doesn't like Golden State or some shit anymore. So the Suns have their guys. Who did they get? There's some other little trades too. Portland didn't do anything. Portland's ripping it up though. I'll get into that briefly. Let's go to the standings. The Cavs traded for somebody that was pretty solid. They traded 2 guys that are like equal to the dude they got in terms of points per game. Let's look at the standings real quick first. Cavs are 42-10. They've won 2 in a row, followed by Boston, New York. Pacers, Bucks, and Pistons are the top 6, so they're in the playoffs. The East is a little weaker, for sure, than the West. Miami's at 7, Orlando 8, Hawks and Bulls 9 and 10, so they're in the play-in. Now, the Magic, Hawks, and Bulls are all under 500. Miami and the Pistons are at 500. The Wizards have won. Oh no, they lost one now. They had won 3 in a row. They're 9-42 now. Like I said, I'm filming this on Saturday, so some things might change in the Saturday games when I put it up on Sunday. Oklahoma City right now is the best record in the league at 41-9, a game over Cleveland. Followed by Memphis 35-16, Nuggets, the Rockets, the Lakers, and the Timberwolves are the top 6 in the West. The Rockets have lost 5 in a row. Nuggets have won 5 in a row. Lakers 4 in a row. Grizzly and Thunder 4 in a row. Like I said, these teams playing tonight, that could change. Clippers are the 7, Mavericks 8, Kings 9, and Suns 9, Kings 10. The Kings are under 500, so they're 10 under 500. So there's more under 500 teams in the East by 2. Golden State's on the outside looking in at 25 and 26 as well. Portland has won 6 in a row. They're actually playing solid basketball. Like, I don't know if something is just starting to click with all the players, and Billups is the coach, and they're just getting better. I hope it continues. Pelicans and Jazz are both 12 and 38 and 12 and 39. Charlotte's 13 and 36, so you got some. Those are the 4 worst teams. The worst losing streak right now is Pelicans are on a 7-game losing streak. I think they traded a couple extra dudes too. I think Zion is the only guy left from this would, I guess, when he was originally drafted, like the year he was drafted, he's the only guy left from there. Because I know McCollum would have come after that. Portland's playing pretty solid. Spurs are 22 and 27. All right, let me just look at Cleveland real quick here. The Rockets have lost 5 in a row, so they're just stumbling a little bit. They flip-flopped with, they both have, the 3 teams have 19 losses, but they flip-flopped with the Nuggets moved to 3 and the Rockets moved to 4. Alright, so who is this guy they traded? I gotta find this new guy they got. Who was it? I have no idea who it was. They swear they got a dude. Was it this guy? I don't know. It was this guy. No, this was not. I could have sworn they traded for somebody. Why is he not coming up on there? It wasn't Mobley, was it? No. Right? I'm gonna have to look this up. What are the transactions? No, did they not? I thought they traded for somebody, Cleveland. Was that somebody else who made that trade? I could have sworn I saw Cleveland got some dude, and they traded 2 dudes who were at one average is 10, the other average 8. This guy averaged 17 or 18. I don't know. It isn't Mobley, is it? Come on. Oh my god. No, because this he was their pick too. So they had a lot of their draft picks actually turn out well. Lakers been playing well. A lot of teams have been playing pretty good at the moment. Man, I could have sworn they picked up some guy. I guess they didn't. Who did though? I gotta look this up real quick. This is bothering me now. Cavs trade. Oh, is DeAndre Hunter? Yes. Yeah, they traded with the Hawks. Let me just go to CBS. They got DeAndre Hunter. They sent out Karis LeVert and Georges Niang. Why did I not see him, though? It's bad. I'm just going to go through CBS now. I'm going to go back to the standings. He's averaging 19. Let's take a look at the standings and just see if I missed him when I went to it. They've got a 6-game lead over Boston in their conference. Oh my god. This thing does not work as well as ESPN. Oh my god. Some of this, I hate when it bounces. It's not fully loaded everything and you go to hit something and it bounces it. I can't even, it's not even letting me see it. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Back to ESPN because CBS Sports is a disaster apparently on this iPad. The Thunder have a decent lead in their conference. Don't want to see football. I hear there's a football game tomorrow. Come on. Oh my god. Kevin Durant was blindsided by trade talks. Like, dude, you've been on like 50 teams. How many teams has he been on? Brooklyn, the Suns, OKC, the Warriors. Just those 4, right? Did he pop? Was he on a 5th team? It was LeBron, Lakers, Cavs, and just Heat, right? He didn't. And then back to Cavs. Alright, I gotta look at their stats now. Excuse me. Yeah, he just isn't on here. They have the other guys, but they don't have Hunter on here. That trade didn't fall through, did it? Come on. I can't with this, man. You hit something, it just putts around. No, it just doesn't have it set because it has this guy, Levert, on the Hawks here. He's just still on the page of the Cavs. So yeah, they got that guy. So they probably improved, I guess. I mean, they have the best team in the conference, but you always want to improve. Portland's been playing well, like I said. And other different guys are like getting it done each night and stuff, so they're already 2 games better than they were last year for the season, so there has been improvement, which is nice to see. It'd be nice to see maybe squeeze into a play-in, but whatever, as long as they improve. Well, let's go back to some statistical leaders again here. The stats of the NBA. Gilgeous Alexander still leading the league in points. Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're the only 2 guys averaging over 30 with Jokic right under at 29.7. Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Edwards. The top 5. Denver's starting to play well too, so that could be huge for them in the playoffs. Durant's at 6, even at his age. He's still averaging 26. Tatum, Booker, Brunson, Anthony Davis, averaging 25. Cade Cunningham on Detroit. I think guy's a rookie. I got it in one of those boxes. I probably didn't unboxing. There's Damian Lillard at 25 points a game. LeBron at 24.5. Wembanyama at 24.4. I can't believe he takes 9 threes, 8.9 threes for Victor Wembanyama. It's crazy. And he can hit him. He's hitting him at 35%. LeBron only shooting 76% from the free throw percentage, huh? Was he always a kind of not that great of a free throw shooter? Kyrie Irving at 90%. Who's averaging the most free throws in the league right now per game? Looks like Giannis is. Yep, 10.7. Alexander on OKC, 8.6. Anthony Davis, 7.6. Booker, 7.3. Trae Young, 7.1. You do not see what's his name. LeBron's only averaging 4.6. Denny on Portland. I can't say his last name. He's averaging 4.4. He's their leader. Where is, what's his name? I don't know if he's been hurt. I can't even remember his name. My God. Harden, James Harden. He used to average a ton a game. I feel like that guy's getting the free throw like 12 times a game. He's much older now. Sabonis' kid, DeMonte, is averaging 4.4. He's only playing... Oh, no, he played 36 minutes. Who did I get him confused with? Oh, Danny on Portland's only averaging 28 minutes a game. Oh, there's Harden. He's at 6.8. I didn't see him. There he is, 6.8. He's averaging 21 points a game. He's only taking 15 shots. Giannis averages 20 field goals a game, too. And Gilgeous Alexander averages 21. Anthony Edwards averages 20.5. Cunningham on Detroit averages 21.1. Giannis is shooting 60% from the field. Maxey on Philly is 21.8. He leads the league, actually. In field goal attempts. Tatum and Jokic at 19.8, 19.7. I'm surprised to not see, what's his name? Where is... LeBron shooting 18 shots a game. Where is, Steph Curry's only shooting 17.7. I'm shocked by that. And pretty much 11 of his shots are threes. He's shooting 38.9% from three. Oh, there's Lillard. He's shooting 17. He's only averaging 17 shots a game. But... let's see who the best free throw shooter is. I'm not going to go by a guy who shot like 5 free throws and hit 4 of them. Actually, he wouldn't be the best anyway. Curry's shooting 94.4%. That's like Mark Price numbers from back in the day. I mean, he was like always like the top free throw shooter in the league. I feel Mark Price back in the late 80s and mid 90s. Lillard shooting 92%. Only 4 guys are shooting 90% or better. This guy Coffee on the Clippers is shooting 89.9. Oh, Simon's on Portland, 89.8. Who's the worst? This is going to put somebody at 0 because I only took 6. No, Giannis shoots 57% free throws. Russell Westbrook, not Russell Westbrook. He's shooting 64.1%. Rudy Gobert is 67. Bam Adebayo, 72. McCollum only shoots 72% from free throws, and he's a pretty good three-point shooter, which is weird. That's strange. Who's leading the league in blocks? Victor Wemby? No, that's steals. Daniels on Atlanta is averaging 3 steals a game, which is... He plays 33 minutes, too. So it's not like he's playing... Well, it would make sense. He's playing a lot of minutes. But he's way above. The next guy behind is 1.9. Impressive. Yep, Wembanyama is averaging pretty much 4 blocks, 3.9. Granted, he's like 7'5", 7'6", I don't even know. It makes sense, but he's a hell of a player. He's averaging over a steal a game. 11 boards, pretty much 3.6 assists. Dude's a game changer, honestly. The guy in Portland, Klingen, 1.5 blocks. I'd like to see him play more. He only plays 16 minutes, and sometimes he won't play. Billups like rests or doesn't play guys randomly. But yeah, Brook Lopez, 1.9 blocks. Let's see let's look at assists real quick, and then I'll call it. Trae Young, 11 assists. And obviously, Joker's averaging 10 points. He's averaging triple-double for the year. 12.7 boards. Lillard, 7.5. Westbrook, 6.4. What's Westbrook doing for the full year? 13 points. 5 boards, 6 assists. He still contributes. I mean, that guy was averaging triple-double for like 3 years in a row, I feel. Maybe like 5-6 years ago. Actually, he probably would have still been on OKC when he was doing that. That guy's still good. He eats like so much shit, which is weird. I know he has I guess a strange attitude, if you want to call it that, but he always produces. He always he gets scapegoated like all the time. Like with the Lakers, it was Westbrook's fault. He's on that. Who is he? He was on Houston at some point too, wasn't he? What's Curry averaging on the assists? 6. Van Fleet on Houston, 5.8. Scoot Henderson, Portland, 5.4. Pacers are playing the Lakers tonight. I don't know who's going to win that game. Portland beat the Pacers. Did they beat them last? Was that the last game they played? At the moment, this game's going to be over, obviously, by the time this video goes up. But at the moment, Dallas is beating Houston 39-25. So Houston's not playing well right now. They've lost 5 in a row. They're close to dropping below the Lakers as well. But they're still... They're not completely safe from hitting the play-in round if they continue to play like crap. And Golden State's they were like 12-4. They've completely fallen apart. They're honestly not that good. Maybe Butler helps them, but they are just not that good. The Sixers are 20-31. I know Embiid's been hurt, as always, but I feel like they have a solid team, and they're another team that just cannot do anything. Knicks and the Celtics are both doing well, though. Obviously, the top 3 teams right there. Cavs, Boston, and Knicks are the 3. I think the elite. Anything happens to the playoffs, obviously. And the West, I hate to say this kind of shit, but the Grizzlies are that team, 35-16, second in the conference. And they're the kind of team that gets bounced. They're like a second round get bounced. Who do they got? This guy, is that Jim Jackson Jr.? Is that Jim Jackson's kid? I don't know his first name. I'm looking now. Jaren Jackson Jr. It is not Jim's kid. I just thought of a player. Jim Jackson first came to mind because he was on Portland briefly. Actually, he was drafted by Dallas, right? Then they have him, Jason Kidd, and who was the other guy? Was it Michael Finley or was it somebody else? For a brief period. This guy's averaging 23 points, though. And there's Morant's averaging 20. And they got some players. Scottie Pippen Jr. is on them. 9.6 for him. So they got a solid team. I just feel some teams, like, I feel like the Lakers would beat them. The Lakers are a different team now with Luka, but I love how it's funny because they're like, oh my God, it's funny, everybody like it's the biggest trade ever, which I would agree, it's an all-timer, maybe the biggest ever. Definitely one of. And then people act as though the Lakers are so beyond incredible now. So you're saying it's the greatest trade ever, but then you're acting as though Anthony Davis was complete garbage. Davis is still extremely fucking good. The smart addition was that center they got. But the problem is if he can stay healthy, that's huge for them. Because then you've got your big three. And they got Reeves, right, coming off he's having a good year. I need to practice come off the bench. Anthony Davis is playing today. At the moment, he's got 14 points, 8 boards, so he's doing well. But yeah, that's just another NBA ramble here. I'll do probably another one, maybe like one before the end of the playoffs. I mean, before the end of the season, then like one right at the playoffs, little predictions for the first round. Maybe I'll do predictions for the NBA as well. Obviously, they can be split apart. There's wider gaps in the NFL because the NFL's every week. Well, no, probably more like every 2 weeks. It depends on how deep the series go. If they're going like 5, if they're going like 6, 7 games, they'll probably be 2 weeks because they usually are I feel like they play a game, no game. Then when it moves to the other city, moves to the other team's city, they have like 3 days off and then they start up again. Yeah, let me know how your team's doing if you're into basketball. But yeah, thanks for checking this out and have a good day.